The Packers offense is trash. What's up, everybody? This is Frank Nitty here, and I don't feel like being on camera because I don't want to waste my time. Alright, I'm just going to talk straight into the mic, holding nothing back, and just really going to just go off on this team right now. I'm just so frustrated, and I'm sick and tired of this bullshit from the Packers offense. Right? That's why I just said what I said at the beginning of this recap. They're trash. Alright? I got a fucking headache. Right? And I'm sick to my stomach over what just happened. What happened? The Packers lost for the third straight week and to a team that hasn't beaten us in Lambeau since 1991. I was a baby then. I was only 1 year old. We lose to a team that was 1-7 coming in, had constantly given up big plays on defense, and had a terrible offense just like ours. The funny thing is, I love football, and every time these type of great finishes happen to games, we're always on the losing end of it. Why is it that Packers can never be on the winning end of these great finishes to games for a change? I'm sick and tired of these heartbreaking losses, man. So yes, I said heartbreaking because not only do we lose for the third time in a row, but we lose to the Lions, of all people, at home. And now the Vikings are first in the division and are currently beating the Raiders at halftime. So we're a mess right now, Packers fans. We are a fucking mess. I'm not going to blame this loss on defense at all because besides that last drive the Lions had, they had a good game. Made plenty of stops and forced a turnover. So this isn't their fault. However, I will say that they need to fix their tackling and need to bring the quarterback down. Those are the two things I will criticize the defense on because that last drive the Lions had, they looked at bad. But other than that, they still played a good enough game all the way to that point to give the offense plenty of opportunities to get it going, and they did not. You can't. The Lions got that quick 7 points at the beginning of the second half because of a kick return. You got to blame the special teams on that. You can't blame the defense. They had to defend and keep them out of the end zone from the 1 yard line. That is tough to ask your defense to do. So once again, the offense has no life until the end of the game. One good drive at the beginning that only went for 3 points. And after that, nothing until the end. And it still wasn't all that great. I don't know what else to say. I think maybe the play calling needs to go back to Mike McCarthy. It really does. Or if you're not going to he's not going to take control of the play calling again, him and his entire coaching staff needs to be fired. How do you struggle on offense at home against the Lions? I'm not sure whose offense is worse at this point, ours or Detroit. The two worst offenses in the NFC North. And the funny thing is, the Bears are clicking and they got things going. They're rolling right now. And they can very well come to Lambeau in a couple of weeks and beat our ass. With the way they've been playing. I gotta sit on Twitter and look at all these damn Bears fans trying to now say Jay Cutler is better than Aaron Rodgers. Oh, it is terrible, man. It is terrible right now. The Packers offense sucks. Mediocre offensive line with a mediocre wide receivers and a quarterback who's been playing like a backup. Fact. Go back to my last video if anyone watched it. And come tell me that anything that I said in that video wasn't true after this game. Go ahead, I challenge you. This team is a joke. Fuck the offense right now, man. They had so many chances to take over this game and win it. So many. The Lions literally gave us those chances. They missed 2 extra points and couldn't secure the onside kick, and we still blew it. So I'm pissed, and so should every Packers fan out there. I don't care if you want to remain optimistic or not. If you're not upset after that, then I don't know what to tell you. So, as far as the game is concerned, Aaron Rodgers dropped back to pass 61 times. Yeah, 61 times. The most in his career and completed 35. So that's just a little bit over 50% trash. He should have probably had more completions, but there were a lot of drops by a specific guy he's been targeting a lot this game. There were drops, and then were also throws that Aaron just threw over his head. So Aaron just looks bad right now, man. He does. He's playing like shit. Devontae Adams had the most targets. He caught 10 balls for 79 yards, averaged only 7.9 yards a catch. Trash. Randall Cobb, 5 catches for 53 yards. Trash. James Jones had no catches. Trash. Shoutouts to Jared Aberdarius and Justin Perillo, because those guys made the best out of the opportunities that they got. They were the ones who made the biggest plays for us in this game. Period. Instead of Aaron forcing so many balls to Adams, he should have probably tried to target those guys even more, because they made plays for this offense. They did. They were the only ones. 2 completely no-name guys were the ones who made the biggest plays for us this entire game. 2 no unknown guys. And then I mentioned that again, Aaron targeted Adams the most, and he dropped a lot of passes and struggled to make the most out of the many targets that he got this game. James Starks ran for 42 yards, and it's just, again, this offense is a joke, guys. It's a complete joke. They should be embarrassed losing in front of a home crowd like this, and they deserve all the boos they got. All of it. Just only a couple of years ago, we had one of the best offenses in the league. Loaded with talent and wide receiver, with guys like Draper, Jennings, Nelson, Finley before he got injured. And James Jones was there. Guys who actually had talent and made each other's careers with quarterbacks like Brett Favre and then Aaron Rodgers throwing them the football. And we haven't had a run game since Ahman Green. So that continues to be trash. But to now, we're just one of the worst offenses in the league with an MVP quarterback under center. You tell me how that happens. So, yeah, we lose 3 straight, and the playoff hopes are going down, and the division as well. Packers offense is trash, absolute trash. And I challenge anybody to try to come tell me otherwise. I'm out of here.